It's been studied that whenever a person walks into a retail store, they always tend to turn right. Your job as a retailer and my job as a designer is to make sure that we choreograph specifically what the client sees at all times. Whenever they turn their head this way or that way, everything needs to be choreographed on purpose in a way. Nothing should be really missed out. There are 3 styles or layouts that are quite ideal. So the first one is angular, and angular is great for free-flowing layouts. This is where your space is dependent a lot on the actual freestanding islands for display. You can dress up your walls in a very different way. The racetrack loop is great because it creates a predictable path for a client to walk through. So you can control exactly what the client is seeing in your space. It's great to have as much exposure as possible for your merchandise, but it's not ideal for browsing because as soon as somebody feels that they're an inconvenience to someone else, they want to leave. The mixed one is the one that I prefer working with because it's about having a very customizable experience. It's very creative. And this is where you can combine the racetrack with a little bit of angular and you incorporate other architectural structures that you may have already in your space. Maybe you have some posts or columns or archways that we cannot really take away. So we include them and incorporate them in the design. Because we all know real estate is expensive, so the less things you display, the more exclusive things feel. It's almost a scarcity effect as well. When you walk into a store and you see only 5 hangers, you feel like this is your only chance, right? So less merchandising display is all about exclusivity. Another thing to implement that I recommend a lot is VIP sections and lounges as well. When you do have those VIP clients, they want to feel extra special and extra taken care of. We could create some behind the area, like a really nice lounge with the coffee and biscuits and things like that. So they always feel more special. When you do have a newcomer coming into the space, when they notice the VIP area, it's a kind of a goal they would like to achieve to eventually be there at some point. The next thing people see in design is the color. That's the first thing. No matter what it is you have in the space, it's the color. And color psychology is quite essential because even though we may not really pay attention, it does really influence our behavior. Warm colors tend to be associated with energy, warmth, excitement, and they stimulate passion and strong emotions. Cool colors are generally calming, soothing. They're often associated with relaxation, stability, tranquility. Black is a sophistication, elegance, and power. White symbolizes purity, simplicity, and cleanliness.